nice. I kind of pushed those ones out, not gonna lie. I didn't feel that. What are you looking for? What are we looking for today? What's on your mind? Almost. Well, come out. Got something to say? There it is. Somebody's feeling trapped. What's going on? Something on your mind? Somebody fucking with you? We'll find out. Now they're jumping out. I got someone's attention. Let's find out. Is this something at work? Something at work? Colleagues? You fucking around? Everyone knows not, you know better not to do that stuff at work. But you know, it's weird how that always happens. You know, it always just seems to come up. You know, come up. Always seems to come up. Okay, so I'm close. Someone at work. Right? Somebody at work. Always seems to come up. What came up? Something came up at work? Something that wasn't supposed to come up at work? Who you been talking to? You know, I always think there's this comedian, I forget who says it. Like, you know, how they frown upon like dating and stuff at the workplace. I'm like, you got me working here like at least 40 hours a week. I'm like, how else am I gonna meet somebody, you know? I'm always here. And it's just like that sound logic. It's like, yeah, honestly, I don't know, something about work, you know? I feel like subconsciously, like you know, like if you work well with people, with certain people, then, you know, you automatically have that like feeling like, hey, you know, we can make this work. You know, a lot of misconceptions. Bless you. I said bless you. A lot of misconceptions about it is you're there to make money. You're not supposed to mix your money with your love life. Alright, I think that's, oh, there it is. Alright, so let's see what we got. Alright, so first one, you got the hangman signature. This is you. Stuck, waiting. What's going on? New beginning. About to start something new. Fork in the road for sure. Undecided. Confused. Patient though, you know. This thing about the hangman, you know, it's a choice that he's up there like that. It's his choice. He chooses to be like that. So a man that chooses just to hang still on the balance, you got cards to play. This hasn't been your first time in a situation like this. And now you know better not to act off of your initial response. Your emotional response tends to be your initial, you know, it tends to be a bit too much, you know. Okay, let's keep going. Next. I don't do reverses. I'm still learning this anymore. Nine of Okay, so you could be in this situation. You could be like a supervisor or something, or like the boss, like you're whoever you're involved with in the situation. You're one up on them, you know, or maybe they're younger than you. Yeah, they could be younger than you. So you feel like you got all the cups in the situation. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe this one could just be another notch in your belt. I don't know. And you're just like, you know, the cups could be like these women that you obtain, or these men that you obtain, you know, not to be biased or sexist or anything, you know, it could be the other way, or guy and guy, or whatever the fuck, more power to you, you know, whatever works, whatever your preference, but the ones that you tend to, like, get your attention and stuff and obtain are the ones, they're really good looking, they're really smart, they got it going on, you know. And you know, you see, you let them be like in I don't not like to put them on a pedestal, but you like to flaunt them. You know they look good, and then with them looking good, with you, you look good. You look even more good, you know. But this one, I don't know. Something about this other one got you in the hangman. I don't know. Maybe you're in one of those triangles or something, you know. Where it's just everything's casual, you know. Nothing's labeled, nothing's certain right now. It's just casual, you know. That's usually how nowadays, you know, it goes. You gotta just keep it cash. You don't have to have that talk where you, like, you know, get on the same page or something. But you know, if it's casual, if it works, then, you know, just sooner or later you have to get out of this hangman. Especially if it has to do with work. It has to do with work, and it's like you got a triangle going on at work. Man, oh man. You know, like, work's hard enough, you know? Work's hard enough. That's why you rolling the dice. 27. You 27? You might be 27. What is it? 1, 2, 5, 9. 9 cups, 9. No, 27. 2 and 9. 2 and 7 is 9. 27. You might be 27. They might be 27. Or 9. You guys might have a 9-year age gap. Yeah. You might have been working at your place for 9 years now. Something like that. Just keep going. Next we got Page of Pentacles. Promotion. Maybe one of these girls or one of these guys or whatever, you know, oh, it's like real cliche. It's like a real cliche kind of thing. And, you know, like, you play your cards right, you know, and you don't screw it up. You might get that bonus. that promotion, or maybe just pick for a big project or an assignment that's coming up. Maybe they'll put you at the lead of that, and that'll have more eyes on you, and you can really shine. You know, it's true that, like, when it comes to work and stuff, it's like political. It's like it's all about who you know. It's not necessarily to 100% about that, but honestly, it's not gonna help you. You're playing a wild game, man. And yes, women, yeah, I'll call you a man too. Sorry. Just trying to get a little more chill with you guys, because this is a real. If I'm doing this right, I'm just going off of what I'm feeling off the cards. You're wild. You're really wild. But I feel like you know what you're doing, so I'm kind of, I'm excited for you. I just hope you play this smart. I know you've done this before. This ain't your first rodeo. Not only have you done it before, you've won before. You've won in these situations before, so you know what you're doing. Just, there's a reason why it's coming out right now. And why you're in the hangman. We still got to discuss that while you're in the hangman. So what's next? The Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Someone doesn't like what you're doing. I think I see opposition. Or you could be feeling guilt. That could be your opposition. You've done this so many times before, but something's occurred in this last situation. Maybe one of your suitors or something, you've had an experience with them where they just, I don't know, they just hit different to where it ain't like any of the other times. It's not what you're typically used to. Maybe one of them just don't go by the playbook, or they don't go by a playbook. They just come as they are, and you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, or you're waiting for like the catch or like the angle, but there ain't no angle. They're just coming in like the Knight of Wands. Casting a spell on you, I don't know. Coming in on the noble steed. I don't know. Or it could be, and because of that, I don't know, it's kind of like one of those rom-coms, like the player guy that always he's a real womanizer, and then he meets one that just hits him different. He's something like that. And like you got this whole game, it's already set up, everything's already in motion, everything's been set in place, so you can't go against that other one without it blowing up in your face. The other one's the one that could get you that promotion, that could benefit you somehow in your work life or financially. Somehow there's a perk, there's a major perk with the other one. And she's playing ball. She's playing the same game you're playing. But this other one comes in and just fucking Yahtzee, just fucking flips the game board over, and you're just like, now you're just kind of in a situation where you're just like, I gotta, like Mission Impossible. You gotta go between all those red lasers and stuff, You gotta make sure you get out of this nice and easy. But I I don't know. I don't think part of you is like, you're definitely split. That'd be the hangman. You don't know if you want to, because, yeah, I could see it now. In order to go with that other one with the promotion stuff, not ruin it, you'd have to force her into playing the game, or getting her to like learn a crash course of like what the routine is. Wow, let's see next. Eight of Swords. Can't see shit out. My bad. Justice. Eight of Swords. So, yeah, because after all this, if I'm right on this whole situation, that's you. Feeling trapped. Just the aftermath of something that went wrong out of all of this. Or it could be this person. Maybe they feel like they were blindsided by all this. Could be that person. So we got next with the Three of Cups and then the Page of Cups. A lot of cups. A lot of cups. Page of Cups. I mean, let me explain this one though. I think this is what it is. The hangman, right? You're at the fork in the road. It could go one way or the other. This is one way and that's the other. Somehow you can run this right and you can get the trifecta. You can get both of them. You could just, in an agreement. Bro, this is like, I'm not saying it's like swingers or something, but I mean, somehow, I don't know how you spin it or how you play it, but somehow, somewhere you're able to like come to an understanding where it's like, it becomes like a mutual benefit for all three parties. We're chilling. We're like basking in the ambience, man. Because Page of Cups got them all to drink, drink the cup. It's very interesting. Or it could go bad, and that'd be you. That would have to be you. Page of Swords. Hold on, I got one more card. Ooh, yep. There it is. That worked out perfectly. So, yep. It could go good right here. That'd be you making that happen. Or then that could be you. And that could happen. Termination, lose your job. Backpedal, like defeat, some chaos. Like it could totally blow up in your head, blow up in your face. Or everybody could get fired in this situation. It could come out like a scandal. you know, and I don't know. Because then at that point, maybe the Knight of Wands would be like HR or something. So yeah, that could be dangerous too. Let's see what we got on the bottom. Ace of Swords on the bottom. Ace of Swords. Hold on. I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I gotta bust out. I'm still learning and shit, so you know. Bear with me while I learn. Get this Ace of Swords, because yeah. Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. Swords. Double-edged sword. Cuts both ways, so it could cut either way. We have two options. We have two routes. Hangman, we got two routes here. We can go one way or the other, double-edged. But you got the crown. You got the crown on top of it. You are the ace. You got the ace. You got an ace up your sleeve. It's a fucking sword. So, whichever route you go about this, it's gonna shift you somehow. You're gonna become sharper about it. Like you'll be better than that Nine of Cups in the beginning. Like you'll learn how to be better than the Hangman. How to decide and choose more often. You'll be sharper. You'll be better. It will alter the way you communicate and how you approach situations for sure. Alright. I think I'll leave it at that. Hope it resonates for somebody. My first reading, you guys.